Fronton is a wine area in the south of France. It is located about 20 kilometers south of Montauban and 30 kilometers north of Toulouse. It's located in between the river Tarn and the river Garonne. 55% of the wines produced is red and 45% is rosé. The main grape is the Negrette. The Negrette gives the wine a dark tannic look with some fruity flavors. The tannin gives the wine some aging potential. 4 to 7 years is an optimum time. There are also a number of secondary grapes. The vineyards of the Fronton cover an area of 1200 hectares. There are 40 independent wine producers and there is one cooperative. The Negrette grape is said to have been bought by the Knights of the Templars returning from the Crusades. The variety must account for at least 40% of the blend in any of the wines. We made a tour through the wineries of the Fronton just to get a feel for the local atmosphere, but due to poor weather we had to cut it short. We went to the tourist information in Fronton, which has a large section on the wines, and a very knowledgeable lady. The climate in Fronton is influenced by the Atlantic as well as the Mediterranean, but it is in general quite sunny with about 2000 hours of sunshine per year. The soil of the Fronton area has been deposited by the Tarn River. 3 different terraces can be distinguished. The upper terrace, that is the darker color in the southwest, the middle terrace and the lower terrace, which are the lighter colors in the northeast. The gravel content, i.e. the larger diameter particles, increases towards the southwest, and the sandy content, i.e. the smaller particles, increases towards the northeast, so towards the river. Just to understand in a geological profile, on the top left is the higher terrace, and the middle terrace and the lower terrace. Going around the area, one does see many very well maintained vineyards. Also areas where they are recently planted or replanted. But there are also a number of vineyards which clearly need a bit more attention. At Chateau Bouzac you can scan the QR code for additional information. They also provide additional information about the different types of grapes that they are growing. There is a group of wineries who form the Collectif Negrette. The objective is to produce the best possible wine from the grape Negrette. They try to achieve this by having stricter rules. For instance, the minimum amount of Negrette is 70% per bottle, whilst for the AOC it is 40. The maximum amount of yield is 35 hectoliters per hectare. For the AOC it is 50 to 60 for the red. The shop has wines from a majority of the wineries in Fronton. The video was very informative. One of the things she mentioned was that the cooperative is quite large. It has 60% of all the wineries are contributing to the cooperative. The other 40% are individual chateaus. She also mentioned that 40% of the chateaus are organic and the other 60% are on their way to become organic certified. The largest chateau is Chateau Bellevue-la-Forêt, which has 100 hectares. It's also one of the larger chateaus in the southern part of France. All in all, despite the bad weather, we had a very pleasant afternoon.